Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you're new. Today we're in the 358 modifieds here at Bristol. I'm excited to get like our first real dirt races on Bristol. We ran a couple in like the NASCAR and the truck, but I don't consider those like a true dirt race. So I ran a couple of these like different car wise at Bristol when they first came out in hosted sessions, but I'm very excited to finally get an official race of this. We had a pretty good speed in the practice, even though the whole track's pretty much worn out. You want to try to keep your car as straight as possible right along the bottom right now. 3 and 4 actually has a little bit of grip down here. You can get like your lefts and rights right there, barely in that. You'll gain a lot of time on people who are running the high side. The high side I ran like an 18.1. The bottom side we ran like a 17.5 in practice. We ran an 8 there. That's not very good. Hopefully this lap will be a little bit better. Don't want to get on that apron too bad. People are flying by me now. I need to get a better starting spot. Alright, we ran a 766, which did not change our spot, which is unfortunate for sure. So, we're definitely going to have some work to do, and I think it's going to be tough to pass, for sure. I was really hoping we could keep our speed through practice to here, but we did not at all. Some people gained some, and we definitely lost a good amount, so that's unfortunate. So we're going to be starting about mid-pack probably. What is there, 13 guys in this race? It's going to be a tough race starting back here. No cautions, and we got 30 laps to try to get to the front, so I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green. Alright, we're in 7th. That's not awful at least. Well, it's awful, but at least we're on the bottom. We were in 6th for a long time, and out of nowhere, towards the end, the 9 came in and stole the pole, so I'd much rather would be on the inside than the outside. Should be better off for us, I feel like. Because we're already going to be in the preferred groove. At least. I'd rather start in 7th than 6th for sure. Hopefully we can get a good start. Leader gets a good start, hopefully. Goes pretty early and the top side's sleeping a little bit. Hopefully. That'd be great. It's all a lot of hope right now. The 11 car wasn't here, so I didn't have to worry about him getting a spot over anybody else. So there's really only 12 guys in the race. That guy was not in the race at all. Getting ready to roll here. I'm excited for this track though. The UMPs are here, the super late models are here, which I was thinking about running the super late model race, and then I never even looked at where these were, and then these were here too, so I'm like, fuck it, let's run this. I don't really want to run the street stocks this week. They're at Cedar Lake, and that track's just not fun to me at all. I don't know what it is about the track. I just do not enjoy it. So I'd rather race Bristol that I enjoy in every car. Because the UMP, super late models, and these are here. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I really want to get a modified race in at Martinsville. Jesus, 13. About came down and nailed me. Good thing I was way the hell down here. I really want to race the modifieds at Martinsville. But those really aren't getting that many people registering up for them. So, don't know if that's going to happen. Because I was thinking about running that for this, like, time slot. But not many people are really registering for it. I think the biggest field I saw was, like, 13 or so. And a couple of the sessions didn't even get enough people for an official race.
Good luck, y'all.
So, might just stick on dirt this week, or I don't know, maybe run the Xfinity or Cup car at Martinsville, because I really want to run Martinsville, but I really wanted to do it in the trucks and then the modifieds, but now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the modified, just because they don't get many people. But, let's focus on this race. Hopefully a 9 gets a pretty good start. He's right up on the pace truck. Okay, top side got a good start, so at the bottom, everyone's pretty evened up on their starting spot, which does not happen often. Should be able to get a little bit of an advantage over the guys on the top there. Because it's just so much slower around the top right now. The top comes in a little bit once the track's really worn out, but this track like came in worn out. It wasn't like naturally worn out, so there's still a good amount of grip down here. This guy's like getting momentum off the corner, but not enough to clear me. I really need to keep my car straighter though. He's gonna clear me here. I need to let off a little bit more in 1 and 2 to try to keep my car straighter. Sometimes going slower is faster if you can keep the car straight. Getting bumped from behind. He had a good run on us, but not really anywhere he could have gone. Yeah, I'm getting a little too sideways in the middle of the corner. That middle lane through the slick seems pretty quick too, which is weird. Because the 4 car is making it work somehow. He's just keeping his car straight through it. What are we in? We've moved up to 6 at least. Yeah, we gained 1 spot from our restart, which I figured would happen. That 3 car fell all the way back. He's in 8th now. He fell all the way back to 9th. That's why I was really happy we started 7th instead of 6th. Because that outside absolutely sucks on the restart. Everyone's kind of moved up to like the middle lane. Because they're starting to get a little bit of tackiness there from everybody running on the bottom. Try to get my left front just barely on that apron in 3 and 4 because it's kind of smooth down there, and that's how I can kind of get some grip in my back tires. 4 cars getting a good amount of speed though. I'm struggling to keep it straight as straight as I need to at least. 5 car goes way up the hill. It's gonna give the guy behind him a shot at that spot too. That's the thing, if you get too much into the slick, you just go right up the track. You really have to manage where you're sliding at. I don't know how the hell they're getting so much speed though. I'm like struggling. I had so much speed like in my practice and in practice here, and qualifying wasn't great, and then this race I'm struggling to find the speed. I ran like a 17.3 on a cleaner track. It's like such a big difference on what we're running now. Because this track just came in completely worn out, like through the whole damn thing. So it was real weird. I wasn't expecting that for one. But I expected there to be like a little bit in the middle that worn out, but literally from almost bottom to top, worn out. Very interesting. 5 cars definitely losing spots now. That middle groove does have a lot of grip when you come off of the corner. Going in, not as much. Coming off, a good amount. If you hit it just right. At least in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, it's kind of just slick through it. 3 and 4 is kind of pretty good through the middle. I can kind of just continuously turn left a little bit coming off the corner, which is what I want to be doing. Just trying to keep up my momentum. For the most part, seems to be working. 5 car is gonna lose all his momentum there. Not quite squeezed to his outside. I'm hoping he messes up enough till I get under him. He might be right there. 5 car is really pinching us down. That's annoying, but that's just what it is. Like, you have to kind of race like that here. I didn't want to run up into him. Let off, gave him the room at least, but I know I'm definitely faster than him. I feel very comfortable in 3 and 4 now. 1 and 2, I still need to find the grip a little bit. Don't know what it is about this corner. I just can't get the hang of it. I'm trying to see what the front guys are doing. They're running lower in both corners, really. 5 car tagged the wall. Leader goes up to the top. Interesting strategy. Probably not going to work out too well for him. Actually, it might. At this point in the track. Gets so much momentum off the top. It's just such a shorter way around on the bottom. It's really stacking up the top 3 and starting to pull everybody to them. Them running side by side. The 2 doesn't really have anywhere to go. 4 starting to catch them. 5 starting to catch them. I'm just slowly coming to. trying to follow this, like, little bit of tackiness on the track as much as I can. It's tough in 1 and 2. 5 car's gonna go all the way up. 3 and 4, I don't think is the place to do that. I think 1 and 2 maybe. But I don't think quite 3 and 4. 4 car got all the way out there. Up there, I should say.
Parked it on my nose. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna run high in 1 and 2, and then that middle line in 3 and 4. Got a ton of momentum there.
Now you're blinking on in the way.
5 car's gonna lose his momentum off that corner. Definitely a shorter way around, but God, the amount of momentum I got on the straightaway is crazy. A little too sideways there going in. Guy behind me is catching me. He started in 6th. It's so interesting how, like, everybody's starting to group back up now. It's so funny. It's actually been a pretty good race. I thought it was going to be kind of a boring race for the most part. It is kind of single file in a way, but everybody's so freaking close. It's pretty good racing. I just can't find the damn speed in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I'm right there. I'm fine. It's just 1 and 2, I am struggling. Try to see if there's anything down there. You just lose so much momentum on the bottom right now. Trying to keep the car straight. Second and third hit. There's a 9 a chance to get back up there because this is momentum off the top. He's really making that outside work a little bit.
Not clear. Once again.
6 and somebody else is having problems. I don't know who. But freaking tight racing up front. At least the top 4. 5th is getting there. 7th is catching me. I'm just slow as all hell. I don't know if I need to do like somewhat of a diamond effect, like go in high, come off low. See what this does for me at least. Because I'm actually decent at running the wall in these cars. So maybe I can get enough momentum off the high side. Not lose this spot. I feel like if I run that middle, it's just not going to be good for me. Maybe they'll wreck in front of us? Probably not. Ooh, second and third are hitting. They ain't wrecked though. It was a hell of a race up front. Tough racing up front for sure.
Sorry for getting into you there earlier. I just rolled through the bottom a little smoother than I thought was going to happen there.
I want to see what happened between the 7 and 9. Because I heard it on the key up, like, to talk, but didn't really see what the hell happened. Because that 9 car moved up and gave the opportunity to the 7. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh, a 2 car just tries to go 3 wide. There's just not enough room there at all. The 9 car moved up, which I was super surprised about. I'm surprised he gave up his line. And that just started shuffling him back slowly. 2 was a weapon, my lord. I know he definitely got into a couple people. Like, that 3 wide just wasn't gonna form there. Because you close up so close on the edge. What happened between these 2, though? He got in the wall a little bit. I just don't know exactly which lap he said something. I didn't really see what happened though. Might have been the 2 when he went 3 wide, to be honest. That's my guess. Was it right here? No. I'm guessing it had to have been when the 2 went 3 wide. And it just wasn't, it just like closed up real quick right here. That was probably it. That's my guess. Because that sent the 9 to the wall and slowed both of them down a ton. What was going on with the 6? Who was he battling with? The 13? The whole damn time or something? What the hell was happening with them? Because he kept saying not clear. Oh, I see. Going sliders this track isn't really the smartest thing, because well, he definitely was clear, for one. He definitely got clear, he just slowed way up. The 6 should have tried to cross him back over, and would have probably been very successful, because the momentum that he had compared to the 13, that one, he definitely wasn't clear. He didn't make it, though. He didn't try to finish it, and I don't think that they ever got together again. The 13 was a little bit faster than him, to be honest. He kept falling back and then catching him. Wrong person. That time he wasn't clear, for sure. He definitely did not clear at that time. I hate how messed up the camera gets when you go for so long on Chopper. Yeah, he definitely was never clear at any point. He just came up into the 6 at that time. But he ended up finishing in front of him. He was a little bit faster, but he definitely didn't clear him by any means. But hell of a race up front for the most part. 3 was definitely catching me. What happened there right at the end between the 4 and the 2? 4 was really fast at the end. Like, he started catching all of them. 2 was very sideways and trying to cross back over, it looks like. Yeah, he just completely tried to turn down and it stopped his car. I thought maybe the 2 and the 4 was going to wreck there, and then they didn't, but unfortunate for us. Hoping to pick one spot, but started 7th. If we would have had a better starting spot, probably would have finished better, because everyone was pretty much the same speed for the most part. It was hard to pass, especially on the top. Top, you had a lot of momentum, but couldn't quite make it work, so probably going to lose a little bit of iRacing, but that's alright. We had a lot of good races recently, so let's go see what we end up getting out of this one. Alright, results are in. Strength of field 2,500, almost 26. Pretty high strength of field overall. Even though we're still car number 1, which I'm surprised about. We only lost 16, that's not too bad, so that's alright, because we gained, I think, like 30-something, 38, I think, in our last race at the limited late models where we won, so definitely not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be, so that's not awful. Not too mad about that. I'm just surprised on how much slower we were than I was expecting. Not like time-wise, just I couldn't find the grip like I could in the practices. I don't know why. I know why for my other practice, but even in this practice, I was pretty quick in this practice. I ran a 5, so I don't know what the hell happened. Because when you ran the top, you were like an 18-1. I went to the bottom, ran a 5, and then I was able to keep in the 6s pretty consistently. So either just got too worn out too quick, and I wasn't able to adjust to it good enough, or I don't know, but fastest time, the 2 car was fast. He just kind of got into some people. He had 4 hex. I think, yeah, he had the most in the race. Nobody really wrecked in this one, which was pretty good. Everyone was pretty calm and kept their car going straight. So good race overall. Tight race up front. Top 5 were within a second of each other. So I was just a little bit behind him. 3 started catching me towards the end. I just had to run that high side and keep the momentum up to not lose it. So I just couldn't find the grip in the middle like everybody else was. I don't know. I needed to get off the gas a little bit more. I tried keeping the car as straight as I could, but it just kept kicking out on me. So, well, appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Regardless, it was an entertaining race up front. Being able to have front row for that pretty much. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.